Right, round 2, game 1. Starring yours truly for the first time. So, yep. Andy obviously won both games in his first round, and I got a winning bye. So we meet on the table. So Andy's on the left, playing Leela Patel, of course, and I'm on the right, playing Blue Sun.
I played Blue Sun before, so
Okay, so I've been twiddling my thumbs for like 70 minutes, so very eager, and oh, no good. So I think, yep, both of us are going for a mulligan. Hand is no good. I think I remember seeing maybe one piece of ice, 2 agendas. I don't know. It wasn't a very good hand. So this deck is running very few agendas. So kind of hoping to draw a hand without any. So I think it would look quite bad. So taking a gamble on the mulligan. Do some cutting, and now we've got to start it. So I'm going to take the mandatory draw as well. Let's see what we've got. Oh, and I can see a punitive right there in the corner. This is Blue Sun after all. Okay, so ISO HQ, ISO R&D, and no hedge fund in hand, so just going to click for a credit. I've got Jackson there, I saw punitive. Okay, so drawing, running R&D, and yeah, no res, I'll let him access. And looks to be a piece of ice, I think it might be Searchlight. There we go, thanks. As I said, not too many agendas in the deck, so I'm quite happy to give away some R&D accesses. Okay, looks like we're just going to click for a credit. And install Plascrete. I don't know why you'd want a Plascrete. It seems a bit of a waste of 4 credits, man. But all right. Okay, and yeah, we'll do. Make sure I've got an Adonis in there. Yeah, so install the Adonis in remote, ice, and credit. Nice quick turns. And so that might be that new ice. Oh, and yep, straight away we're resing. We're running the remote, and yeah, that is actually checkpoint, which when you res, you have to take a bad publicity. And it's the one with the trace. If the run is successful, do 3 meat damage.
you can let it fire and you can jack out for the access.
We've got the Plascrete. So I think Andy suspects I'm trying to sneak out a cheeky early score. So yeah, I think we're letting the trace run.
The trace goes through. Yeah, no, when the run's successful. Okay, run successful. Okay, I'll access it.
Accessing, and oh, it's the Adonis. Not what he was hoping for.
I might crash it.
Oh yeah, but he doesn't want to give me any kind of economy, so he will trash it. And I've burnt through 3 counters on the Plascrete. So not so bad.
I'll pay 1. It's an ice wall.
Running HQ, I will res the ice wall, and he'll bounce off that.
No res.
And yeah, all free, R&D. And that's a toll booth. And yeah, final click, just going to click for one. And I'm going to bounce checkpoint back to my hand for 4. Draw that toll booth. Okay, so we're going to draw. Yeah, I'm going to install some ice and just take a credit. Okay, we're going R&D again. And yeah, I'm going to let him have an access. And that is an Inazuma. Okay, draw, taking credits. And that looks to be a same old thing. Okay, draw the Inazuma. I think I chuck it on a R&D. Okay. Yeah, install Jackson, and I'll res Jackson. I think I'm seeing a lot of my allies, so I'm trying to just dig to find a bit of money. And oh, there we go, hedge fund for 4. And yeah, I believe that's the Inazuma on R&D. Okay, security testing.
This is us.
I'm taking 2. I've been in draw before. Okay, I wonder if I plug archives, try and stop those security testing credits. No. Yeah, I believe I just install a new remote and take 2. I believe that's the second Jackson. Okay, so he's indeed security testing archives. Okay, and oh, second Plascrete is installed. That's 3 credits, apologies. So we can take a bit more meat damage. Okay, I think we're security testing archives for the 2. There's no face down ones anyway, and I think we're just clicking for another one. I'm just checking ice, and yeah, mandatory draw. And yeah, it looks like I've got an oversight. I'm thinking about oversighting the tool booth, so install over HQ, click for 1, and I'm going to oversight, and it's the toll booth. Not quite a curtain wall, but it's still not bad. And if needs must, we'll make do. So yeah, security testing, staying where it is. We're drawing. We're gonna dirty laundry archives, which is fine. So pay 2, then you get the 2 plus the 5. And last click will install Earthrise Hotel. And that'll mean Andy can go find the bits that he needs. I haven't seen anything in the way of breakers. Okay, and if it's me, then yeah, I'll bounce back the toll booth for +8. And already the money is starting to build up. I might just put the toll booth back where it is. And I think I spied a government takeover. I got the 6-pointer in hand. Got a punitive. I'm probably thinking about possibly trying to score it out. So I'm starting with the tower. I think I'm about set up. If Andy was to come along and steal it. Yes, install the ice. And yeah, I'll have to discard down, so... Okay, he's going to move the testing over to the remote. Don't think it matters too much. Earthrise triggers, get me 2 cards. I'm sitting on 19 credits right now, so looking alright. And boom, Desperado arrives. So I'll make the security testing that little bit better. Yep, so he's testing remote. He'll get +3. Yeah, a lot of ice in my hand.
I can't help you. I don't want to help you.
And a draw. And taking 1. Which means we need to discard. Discarding the siphon. That's already a small victory. Siphon and an Earthrise. Okay. Oh, I think I've got a restructure in hand there as well. Just for an extra bit of money, just in case. Yep, so I will restructure. +5. I'll install that ice there for 2. And I believe I just click for 1. Yeah, so lots of money. 3 bits of ice in that remote. And I think I'm just about ready to... So we could take something like 4 turns of normal advancing. To score out the government takeover. So we'll see. Sandy does a special order, grabs the Corroder. Indeed, I have the ice wall on HQ. cut. Oh, we've got the siphon going on, but we don't have the corroder yet. So what has just happened? Oh yes, we've just realised the mistake, and yeah, I've allowed Andy to put the corroder in play before. So 1 special order, 2 install corroder, 3 siphon, and you need 2 tags. Oh, and we're doing a normal access HQ. And yep, there we go. And there are the 2 tags. So having him being tagged, is it worth getting rid of the Earthrise, getting rid of the security testing? I'll Jackson for 2 cards. I'll restructure for +5. And install over HQ, and I believe that's the errand boy. So I think I'll let the tag sit there for now. He's feeling a bit brave. This being Wayland, I could be running the Scorched Earth. I guess he thinks it's fine, because I've yet to use them. He has got the 2 Plascretes, so I think he'd do 5 meat damage plus his hand, so he can take 10 hits, 11. It would mean a triple Scorch. But he must be getting concerned. Does he clear the tags? No, go in HQ, and yeah, I'm gonna res that errand boy. Do a sentry. Doesn't end the run, but I can take cards of cash, so I'll take some cash. And oh, he's got it. That's the 6-pointer, and he bounces that R&D ice to hand. And oh, we're doing the maths now. So that was 6 points. Single punitive can do 6 meat damage now. Double punitive can do 12, and he cannot do anything about it. That's first click. Okay, second click. He installs R&D interface. Third click, Gordian Blade. And yeah, he's running for the win. That's an Inazuma, so it'll do nothing. So ignore the res. It's these 2 cards. Ice and nothing. And yeah, I'll just bounce back the errand boy for +4, but I've got all the money in the world. Do I have the kill? If I don't, when the government takeover goes, then that is probably game, because next score wins. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're doing some maths here. Pushing aside 6, that's the cost of 2 punitives. Just counting up the number of credits he has. Okay. I think it's fine, but we're just double checking. Don't want to embarrassingly be 1 credit short, so boom. 1 punitive has a base strength of 5. So I think I boost it to +1 of his credits to do 6 meat damage. So that's all of the Plascretes. A troubling thought occurs whether he has I've had worse. He's splashed it as well, especially with the shuffle. So go for the N1, and it's nothing special. It's Katie Jones, and yeah, I do the same. He's got 4 cards in hand, and yeah, that's it. And that's a flatline kill, and I claim it. Ah, okay, and it's executive boot camp at the end. But there you go. That's had indexing in hand, ready to go. And he was just curious what the next 5 would have been, and that would have been the first negative, which would have made it no good. Alright, so there you go, there's round 1 of game 2. Flatline win to me. So now we're going to swap sides.